Hey everyone, today I want to show you how to do citations in Word. Now, here's something to know before you get started. Number one, you won't be able to do this if you have Word 2010 Starter. It does not work. The easiest way to tell if you have Starter is if you, on the ribbon, if you see about 4 tabs versus like 6 or 7 and you can't close the right pane on your screen, that means you have 2010 Starter. But if you have Word 07, Word 2010, or Word 2013, you'll be fine. Okay? If you have Word 2003 or back, you need to upgrade. So today I'm just going to open up Word, and as you can see I have Word 2007 installed on this computer. I am running Windows 8.1 preview, so it's not the final, but it's going to be out this week, so depending when you're watching this, yeah. Now I'm going to cite our Hamlet book, the book we've been using in English for the last few weeks, and you can get some information for your citation from Amazon. Other stuff, which I'll get into later, you won't be able to do. So let me go into Word, and you have to go to the References tab up here, and as you can see I have 7 tabs, so that means I am not on the starter version. If you have 2007, you don't have this issue. It's only 2010. So if I click References, then I go Manage Sources. Now, you'll see under here, Style, it says APA right now. That doesn't matter to us. We don't care right now. We will later, but not right now. So I'm going to click Manage Sources, and then the Source Manager appears. And what's going to happen is we're going to create a list of sources eventually that we can just insert into our bibliography at any time. So I'm just going to make a new citation, and you can see under type of source there are a lot of options. There's books, periodicals, documents from websites, sound recordings, patents, all kinds of things. So I'm going to go under the author field, and of course William Shakespeare wrote Hamlet, and it shows you how you should type it in. I shouldn't just type William Shakespeare. I should type Shakespeare, William. So I'm going to do that right now, and don't make fun of my typing. I can't type well. Then you go under Title, and of course type Hamlet. And the year this particular issue was done was 2008, and it was done in New York City by Random House Publishing. Now, this book has had various editors that we need to cite as well. So technically, do you have to cite them? No. But should you? Of course. I think that any form of citation is worth being cited thoroughly. So I'm going to show all bibliographic fields, and as you can see, the asterisks appear near the ones that we've already filled out because they are the recommended fields. And you'll notice it says recommended. It is not required. So if for some reason you didn't know the year, which would be really strange in a book, you wouldn't necessarily have to put it. But if you have it, you must put it. So I'm going to go under editor here because we do have 2 editors, and our editors are Jonathan Bate and Eric Rasmussen. I probably botched that name, but you know what, who cares. So Bate, space Jonathan, and then we have to do a semicolon space, and then Rasmussen Eric. Okay, that's the way it wants us to format it. So as you can see, there's a lot of other fields that you could use. If you had page numbers you were using, you could insert them here. But what I found is that they will not necessarily appear in your citations. It will appear in the bibliography, but not in the citations. So I'm just going to hit OK. And if I had other things I wanted to cite, I would just keep hitting new and filling out the form and continue with my citations. But because this is an example, I'm just going to hit close. So now I'm going to pretend like I'm typing my document, and a test. Let's see. This is a test of citation features in Word 2007 and above. So say say this section right here is my quote, and because you know Word 2007 was something Shakespeare talked about in Hamlet, we're going to insert a citation. So we're going to go insert citation, and you'll see right here Shakespeare William Hamlet 2008 appears. So I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to do a period. Now this is right now it's formatted in APA. Now if you're doing an English paper, you're going to make sure that it's in MLA. But if this had been a science paper, you would want to leave it in APA. So I'm going to switch to MLA, and in later versions you will see more things listed here. This is the reason why you don't see that many is because this is the first version to my knowledge that this was a feature. So, or at least it was expanded in this version. So I'm not sure. Well, I know that in like 2013 and 2010 there's a lot more options, and if you are in my 6th period English class you will know that. We did it with Miss White there. But I'm going to click MLA, and you'll see the comma 2008 disappeared, but the Shakespeare part stayed. So that is really the only part of the citation that is required. Now you'll notice here it kind of turns blue whenever I mouse over it, and that's because it's a protected field. So if I click inside it I can still make edits, but it kind of denotes that you're not you don't really need to edit it. Now you can click on this little drop down and click edit citation or edit source, or you can even convert it to static text. I recommend not clicking this ever, but could you? Yes. So I'm not going to talk about that much in this video. I just want to address that there are those features there for those of you who think that you need to use it. For EE or pretty much anything else, you don't need to use it. All the converting to static text feature means is that it'll get rid of this field. And like I said, the field is not necessarily a crucial thing to have. It just makes it nicer when you're doing edits. So let's pretend that I have finished my paper. Woohoo, I'm done. And now I need to insert my bibliography. I have all my sources added to Word, and I've cited everything appropriately. Now I just need to insert the bibliography. So I'm going to click on this little drop down here, and depending if I want a bibliography or a work cited, that will depend on what I click. So I'm going to click bibliography, and boom, my proper citation has been done, all here for me, so I don't have anything else to do. If you need to make an edit to any citation, don't click here or up here and start typing. Please go to Manage Sources and hit Edit. Then whenever you've made your changes, you will it'll ask you if you want to update the master list. Click Yes, and that'll make sure that this changes if it was the last thing that was changed, and this down here will change as well. So hope this video has been helpful, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.